Don't know where to start with Qlik? Whether you're totally new to Qlik, you're coming from a different tool, or you used to use an older Qlik platform, this is the video for you. I'll tell you exactly what your first week should look like using Qlik. Qlik is a SaaS platform, which means you do everything from your browser. So there's nothing that you have to install on your computer. If you don't currently have access to Qlik, there are several ways of getting set up. I'll include a link in the description of this video that will give you a free 30-day trial of Qlik Cloud, and you only need to use your email. If you're a student with a valid .edu email, you can actually apply to the Qlik Academic Program, which is for teachers and students to use Qlik Cloud for free. You're gonna get an email in your inbox with a link that will help you set up your environment. When you first log into Qlik Cloud, you're gonna be taken to the home page. And this is basically your home base. It has activity centers in the middle, which are basically like recent things that you've worked on and other dashboards that you or your team members have been working on that might be relevant to you. The sidebar on the left has a number of options, including Create, which is where you can create new dashboards, data pipelines, automations, and more. It also has Favorites, where you can favorite certain applications or reports that you want to come back to frequently. Collections is another option that you'll see, and this is a way to create collections or groups of different assets like applications or reports that can be for a specific project or initiative or business function. The sidebar also has different options like Analyze, Prepare Data, and Predict. And these are different functions within Qlik Cloud that allow you to achieve specific things. Analyze lets you create dashboards, Predict lets you create machine learning models, etc. Alerts and subscriptions are two other options that allow you to have a central place to see all of the alerts and subscriptions that you've created for charts in any application across Qlik Cloud. So this is a great way to see everything in a single view. At the bottom of the sidebar, you're gonna see the Learn tab. And this is basically a place where you can see videos and links to documentation for how to use any feature in Qlik Cloud. One of the most important options in that sidebar is the catalog. And if you go to the catalog, this is basically a central place where you have everything in Qlik Cloud in one place. And this is across all of your spaces and all of your types of assets, including applications, automations, reports, pipelines, etc. It's all in one place so that you can easily search and find exactly what you're looking for. Now, one of the most important things I mentioned there are spaces. Spaces are sort of like high-level folders that you can use to group various assets. And this is really important because you want to split these up on business function, usually, or special projects. You can even create multiple spaces for different life cycles of a project, like dev, test, prod, etc. And these are really important because you associate or load in data files and data connections within these spaces. So if you have access to a space, if you have the right permissions, you can thereby access the applications and the data connections and the files in that space. So it's a really good way of being able to split up who can access what in Qlik Cloud.